This is Steve Woodruff coming to you from Franklin, Tennessee with another Clarity Over Coffee. Today we're still in the midst of this corona chaos, and there's really no telling how far this is going to go. But I've been talking to a lot of people. Yesterday I was on video or phone calls with people in Pennsylvania, Oregon, Georgia, Italy, North Carolina. And something began to occur to me, which is that a lot of times what I do with people in getting clarity is this big picture message and direction for a business or a person. But what we need right now is really a different level of clarity that's situational and that's based on the current crisis. Because often, or what I'm finding at this point, is a lot of people are not really thinking about the big picture or the big brand. They're thinking about the next few days, the next few weeks. There's a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear, a lot of uncertainty. And what we as businesses need to do is be able to speak into that environment. Our message needs to be conditioned by the current angst. And so that means that our offerings, our direction, our message may temporarily be different than what they normally are. I've been wrestling with this personally over the last 2 weeks as I've been pivoting and altering my work and trying to figure out how do I position what I do to do the most good in an environment where people can't spend what they normally spend or commit to what they normally commit to. So what I'm going to be rolling out, and I'd love to get your input on this, is doing clarity by the hour at a very low cost compared to what I normally charge for individuals and consultants and small businesses that are having to adjust their message, having to rethink what they're offering and what they're saying into the current environment. I think that's the way I can add the most value right now and still be useful and maybe generate at least a small amount of revenue. But I'd love to get your input. Would that be valuable to you to have a sounding board and a brainstorming partner to help figure out how you're going to move forward in the coming months and how you're going to adjust your message? Because I think that we're all going to have to do that. I'm certainly doing it. And everybody I've been talking to is doing the same or struggling to do the same. So tell me what you think. If you're interested in that, I'll get back to you and we can set up a time and do some brainstorming. That's the one thing I've enjoyed doing while kind of hunkered down here, is talking through with people their messaging and their ideas and figuring out how we can move forward. This is Steve Woodruff from Franklin, Tennessee. Thanks for listening.